When your dog nudges your hand with their nose, or rests their chin on your knee and just looks at you, do you actually know what they're trying to say? Most owners think it's just affection. Maybe they want food. Maybe they're bored. But here's the thing. Your dog has been sending you the same message every single day in ways most people completely miss. And once you understand what they're actually communicating, the way you see your dog will never be the same again. In this video, we're going to break down 7 things your dog does every day, behaviors so common you've probably stopped noticing them, and reveal what they're actually trying to tell you. And I'm saving the most surprising one for last, because the 7th signal, most dog owners have seen it thousands of times and never once realized what it meant. Stay with me, because by the end of this, you're going to understand your dog on a level most owners never reach. Point 1. The nose nudge. Let's start with something almost every dog owner knows, but almost nobody truly understands. Your dog walks up to you, presses their nose against your hand, and pushes. Maybe you're working. Maybe you're on your phone. And they just nudge. Most people think they want attention. They're being needy. But here's what most people don't realize. That nudge isn't random. It's not impulsive. It's one of the most deliberate forms of communication your dog has. A study at the University of Veterinary Medicine in Vienna found that dogs are remarkably attuned to human emotional states, more than almost any other domesticated animal. When your dog nudges you, they're not just seeking contact, they're checking in. They're running a scan on your emotional state the way a nurse checks a patient's pulse. That's not neediness, that's emotional monitoring. Your dog has been watching you, your posture, your breathing, the tension in your hands, and they decided, right now, in this moment, you needed to be reminded that they're here. And here's where it gets even deeper. Dogs who nudge frequently in moments of owner stress have been shown to lower cortisol levels in their humans just through physical contact. Your dog isn't interrupting you, they're regulating you. And they've been doing it every day without you ever asking. Point 2. The lean. You're standing in the kitchen, maybe talking to someone, maybe just scrolling, and your dog walks over and just leans their entire body weight against your leg. No jumping, no barking, just this quiet, full-body press. Most owners think they want to be close. It's cute. But here's the thing. The lean is not just affection, it's communication with roots that go back thousands of years. In the wild, canines lean into their pack members as a signal of trust and social bonding. It's a vulnerability display. They're putting their balance, their stability, literally into your hands. A dog doesn't lean against someone they're uncertain about. A study at Azabu University in Japan found that physical contact between dogs and their owners triggers the release of oxytocin, the same bonding hormone released between mothers and newborns, in both the dog and the human simultaneously. That's not a pet leaning on an owner. That's a bonding ritual thousands of years in the making, happening in your kitchen on a Tuesday afternoon. That's not your dog being clingy. That's your dog saying, "You are my safe place." And they say it with their whole body, every single day. Point 3. The sigh. This one is so quiet most people never even register it. You're sitting together, maybe watching TV, maybe reading, and your dog settles down beside you, closes their eyes, and lets out this long, slow exhale. A sigh. Deep and deliberate. Most owners think they're tired. They're going to sleep. But here's what most people don't realize. That sigh is one of the clearest emotional signals your dog knows how to give. Canine behaviorists have documented what's called a settling sigh, a deep exhalation that dogs produce specifically in moments of contentment and safety. It's neurologically distinct from a tired exhale. It's their nervous system actively downregulating. It's the biological equivalent of saying, "I am safe. I am exactly where I want to be. A study at the University of Lincoln found that dogs have a sophisticated emotional landscape. They experience contentment, frustration, excitement, and fear in ways that parallel human emotional states far more closely than we once believed. That sigh? It's your dog telling you that right now, in this moment, everything is okay. Their world is complete, and you're the reason for it. If you've ever felt your dog sigh beside you and thought it was nothing, it was everything. If this is making you see your dog differently, the way I think it should, hit that like button and subscribe. It genuinely helps us reach more dog owners who actually care about understanding their dogs beyond the surface. It takes 2 seconds, and it means the world to us. Okay, let's keep going, because we're only halfway there. Point 4. The check back, glance. You're on a walk. Your dog is ahead of you, nose to the ground, doing dog things. And then, without any prompt from you, they stop, turn their head, look back at you, make eye contact for just a second, and then keep going. Most owners think, they're making sure I'm still there. And they are. But the reason why goes so much deeper than you think. This behavior is called referential glancing, and it's one of the most studied behaviors in canine cognition research. What your dog is doing in that moment is not just checking your location. They're checking your emotional state, your body language, whether you seem worried, calm, distracted, or alert. A study at Harvard's Canine Cognition Center found that dogs are one of the only non-human species to spontaneously look to humans for guidance and emotional information, a trait we once thought was uniquely human. Your dog has mapped your emotional landscape so precisely that a single glance tells them almost everything they need to know about how you're feeling. That's not a dog checking if you're keeping up. That's a dog who has made you the center of their navigational system, emotional, physical, and social. Every single walk, every single day. Point 5. The greeting ritual. You walk through the door, and your dog, it doesn't matter if you've been gone 8 hours or 8 minutes, loses their mind. The spinning, the whining, the full body wiggle that starts at the nose and ends at the tail. Most owners think, they missed me. They're excited. But here's the thing. The intensity of that greeting tells you something specific about how your dog experiences time and attachment. Dogs don't experience absence the way we do. They don't sit by the door counting hours. But research from the University of Western Australia found that dogs show measurably higher greeting intensity the longer they've been separated from their owner, suggesting they do, on some neurological level, register the passage of time and the meaning of your return. More importantly, that greeting isn't just excitement, it's relief. It's the activation of an attachment system that, when separated from its anchor, stays in a state of low-level stress until the anchor returns. A study at Stockholm University found that dogs' cortisol levels, the stress hormone, rise during owner absence and drop significantly upon reunion. That's not your dog being dramatic. That's your dog's entire stress system resetting the moment they see your face. You are their regulation. You are their calm. And every time you walk through that door, you're giving them the most important thing in their world. Point 6. The paw on your foot. You're sitting down, at a desk, at the dinner table, on the couch, and your dog quietly walks over, lies down, and places one paw on your foot. They're not asking to play. They're not staring at you with those feed me eyes. They just put their paw there and stay. Most owners think, they want to be near me. That's sweet. But here's what most people don't realize. This gesture has a specific communicative function that's distinct from general closeness seeking. Canine ethologists describe this as anchoring behavior. Your dog is not just near you. They're physically connecting themselves to you. It's a form of contact that allows them to monitor your micro movements. If you shift, they feel it. If you stand, They know before you've fully risen. Research in animal behavior has found that dogs who regularly engage in anchoring behavior with their owners show stronger attachment security scores, similar to what developmental psychologists call secure attachment in human infants. That's not your dog being clingy. That's your dog maintaining the most important connection in their world through the most minimal, non-intrusive gesture they know how to make. One paw, quietly, like they're saying, "I just want to know you're still here. I don't need anything else." Point 7. The stare that holds now. The one I promised you at the beginning. You're not doing anything particularly special. Maybe you're reading, maybe you're just sitting, and you look up, and your dog is already staring at you. Not at food, not at the door. At you, directly, quietly, holding eye contact for longer than feels random. Most owners get a little uncomfortable. They look away. They think, "Why are they staring at me like that?" But here's the thing, and this is the one that changes everything. Your dog is not staring at you because they want something. They're staring at you because you are the most interesting thing in their world. A groundbreaking study at Azabu University in Japan, the same team that studied the oxytocin gaze loop, found that when dogs and their owners engage in mutual eye contact, both experience a surge in oxytocin. The same neurochemical surge, the same magnitude, the same bonding response that happens between a human parent and their newborn child. Your dog has evolved, over 15,000 years of living alongside humans, to bond with you through eye contact the way no other animal on Earth does. That's not a dog waiting for a command. That's not a dog being strange. That's a dog who has looked at the entire world available to them, the yard, the toys, the window, the smells, the sounds, and chosen to look at you. That quiet stare? It's the closest thing your dog has to saying, "I love you," and they've been saying it every single day. At the beginning of this video, I asked you, when your dog nudges you, when they lean, when they sigh beside you, do you know what they're actually saying? Now you do. Every nudge is a check-in. Every lean is trust made physical. Every sigh is contentment that only exists because of you. Every glance on a walk is you, woven into the center of their world. Every greeting is their stress system finally exhaling. Every paw on your foot is an anchor, quiet and deliberate. And every long, steady stare is love, in the only language they have. Your dog has been talking to you every single day. In 7 languages you never had a name for. You have a name for them now. And the next time your dog walks over and puts their paw on your foot, or sighs that slow sigh beside you, or looks up at you with those quiet, steady eyes, you'll know. You'll really know. That's not a dog being a dog. That's a dog choosing you. Again, and again, and again. Smash that like button and subscribe. It's the best way to help us reach more dog people who actually care.